Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the
She's on twice.
11 o'clock meeting at the TRN networking group. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant News, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and also to help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef who has an issue or a problem that they can't seem to fix. We are here to try to help them do that. And if you'd like to reach us, give us a call at 561-620-8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com and check out our YouTube channel at Today's Restaurant. We've got over 300 videos on that channel, and it seems like we hit a number and we're starting to get more and more people who subscribe to the channel. So if you can, take a look at it, subscribe to it, and give us a like as well. It's a good opportunity to show some of the prospective members what we do here. They can look at the meetings and make the decision. Today we have a guest who, hold 1 second.
Quick POS. Do they still have their seat?
Yeah, so far.
Yes, so far.
Well, she hasn't paid. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. We have a guest here today, and I'd like to introduce Monte Silva. Monte is one of our he does a lot of things, and I'll let him tell you what he does, but he's one of our new writers, and he was on the front page this month, and great information. I got a lot of response online to your articles, so that was good. Great. So Monte, tell us who you are, what you do, and welcome.
Well, thanks for having me, and also thank you, Howard, and also Terry, who reached out to me about using something I had written, and I'm excited about working with TRN. I think it's a great publication, and I'm excited to be part of that moving forward for sure. I'm a restaurant coach. Was in restaurant management for 25 years, and COVID hit, and I was the director of restaurants for a group, and my position was eliminated, being the only non-family member on the executive team, and started working on a coaching model while also I moved to Florida. I live in just southeast of Tampa, and went to work for Steelbach, which is a restaurant in Armature Works, as the managing partner. Did that for a year and a half plus while launching my coaching company. And then as of the latter part of last year, went 100% full-time on the coaching. I offer services in 3 different aspects. I do 90-day coaching, where I come alongside someone and instead of giving a man a fish, teach a man or woman how to fish, and just being a coach to help them work through their goals. A lot of times their head is down working on the business, and they don't have time to work on the business. So I do that. I also I'm about to start a group mastermind for restaurant owners, and I also do consulting projects. And then I'm also writing. I'm just finishing a book called Shift Happens, and I speak at conferences related to restaurant industry.
And how can we reach you?
I have a website, www.montesilvacoaching.com. Monte is spelled with an E. My cell phone is 615-934-0261. And you can also reach me on LinkedIn or my email address, which is #restaurateur, spelled out.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you, and welcome today. Let's see, who is, so somebody popped up while we were talking. Lauren?
Hi, yes, I'm from Quick POS.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, even though it's your first
Thank you.
time.
Yes, it's my first time.
All right, well, so why don't you, there's your answer, Gabby. Uh, why don't you give us your information? Tell us who you are and what you do, where you are, and how we can reach you.
Okay, well, Quick POS is a POS system SaaS, software as a service business. We deal with distributors, credit merchants, and merchants themselves, restaurants. We are located in Houston, Texas. All of our support team is also located in Houston, Texas. And we can be reached by either phone number. Do I provide the phone number here or?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so our phone number is 832-736-1290, extension 5013. And our email is sales@quickpos.com. Quick POS is spelled KWICKPOS.com.
So just so that I understand, you do the hardware and the processing?
We do the hardware and the software, not the processing. We're a semi-integrated POS system. We're an all-in-one solution. We offer third-party integration, quick driver program, online ordering. We provide you, we make your own website as well, QR services.
So you sell to the ISOs
Yes,
and not
or to restaurants
restaurants?
directly. Yeah.
So what if a restaurant in Florida wanted to use your services, how would you handle that?
Everything is done online and through the phone. If they want on-site training, we can also offer it, but usually it's through Zoom. But we're definitely able to ship it. We have customers all over the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, and Asia.
So all right, well, the reason I'm asking these questions is we're trying to uh, bring a company in. One of the other members brought up the fact that they have a processing company. It's unusual that we get a hardware company without the processing. Usually that's done together.
Yeah, we partner with a lot of processing companies. So
Okay.
for example, NAB, we partner with all of them in order to form the semi-integrated software.
Gabby, you think that's an issue? I mean, for your
I don't
recommendation?
think so. I mean, I can always just introduce them to each other, see if that might be something that they can work on together for this group.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of distributors and agents that work with us, and they're, we combine ourselves with them in order to help the merchant.
Okay. Well, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Welcome. I know are you new with the company?
I'm new with the company and I'm new with this email.
Okay, well, welcome. We'll go
Thank
easy on
you.
you today.
Thank you.
And I'll double back to you at the end of everybody else's intro, so you can add anything that you might have forgotten or you think might be something that you want to add. So, Gabby, why don't you start us off with the intros?
Sure.
Oh, and just let me mention
Friday.
that at the end of the meeting, I will send everybody a spreadsheet of with all the contact information of people that are here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Happy Friday, everyone. I don't know about you all, but this week was just intense for me. I feel like everybody's is finally getting their holiday spider webs off and just getting back into business and back to work, and it all came flooded at the same time. anyway, Gabby with Worksite PEO. We're a full service PEO. We specialize in the restaurant and hospitality industry. What we do and we do well is that we automate the back office, so payroll, benefits, workers' comp, 401k, HR consulting, and even tax credits. We manage all of that for you on your behalf. We take risk and liability away from your desk and put it in our desk. And we help you get capital back in the form of tax credit, so that you are able to do what you got into business for, which is your restaurant, your baby. I am very good at helping small business owners grow, put a strategic growth plan together. So you can reach out to me at Gabby with at worksiteemployee.com or 561-479-7474. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Gabby. Pamela, good morning.
Pam,
We
Pam,
can't
A
hear you.
microphone issue, Pam. You may need to check which microphone you're using.
thank you, Don.
That's
That's
all.
down by the mute on the bottom of the screen. You select your microphone, or you may have to go into your settings and give permission for Zoom to use your microphone.
All right, we'll come back to you. Terry Lena, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Terry Lena, I work for Workwear Outfitters. We manufacture workwear apparel under the Red Cap and Dickies brands. Our job is to find you the best apparel for your restaurant, as well as find you the best distributor partner. You can reach me at 720-244-4972.
And Terry is going to the show in Myrtle Beach this upcoming week. That's the Hotel Motel Restaurant show being held in Myrtle Beach. So when you come, when you return, I hope you'll give us a rundown of the meeting.
Of course, I'll let you know what I find out.
It's the 48th year of that show, and it's the same owner.
That's impressive when you think about it.
Yeah.
Are you show?
I'm walking the show. We all like to go walk shows before we commit.
I
Sure.
agree. Absolutely.
I'm in charge of doing that, so I'm going to go walk that show and do some other business on the way there. We're actually going to make it a road trip, so we're going to leave tomorrow. So pretty excited about doing it.
Nah,
I'll be gone for a week again. So here we go. On the road again.
I can't believe it. You're always on the road.
It'll be fun. Yeah, definitely. I usually do what I do when I do walk a show. I normally write it all up and then I have to send it to senior management. So I'll be happy to write it all up and share what I find and who's there and attendees, whatever I can find out for you guys.
Yeah, great.
And just
Can I
like,
ask a question, Terry?
Pardon?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Do you do, in addition to work apparel for a restaurant, do you also do merch?
We do not. We're strictly apparel, but our apparel lines are I focus on the Red Cap and the Dickies because a lot of that goes into the hospitality and hotel and restaurant. But we have everything from police, fire, flame resistant. We have footwear under the Workwear Outfitters name. That we have a lot of different brands, so I wear a lot of different hats. But our corporate team has tasked me with learning as much as I possibly can about the restaurant industry. So that's one of the biggest things for this year. My goal to see what shows we need to be at and learn as much as I can going forward, because we will be we launched a new culinary line that was starting out to be very successful. And now we're adding on to that with aprons, and that'll be our next thing that we're doing. So excited. I always learn something every single week when I'm on this call. So it's very beneficial.
thank you.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask a question.
Sure.
If let us know
how much of that show is geared towards the restaurant industry rather than hospitality?
It's not. The show is a hotel and motel show, and the restaurant is something that they're trying to build up. That's why
That's
she advertised with us this year
right, but
after
that's why,
48 years.
well, that was why I was asking her, because I wanted to have her kind of take a look around and just maybe let us know what the percentage of what you thought about how many restaurants were there, how much, how much attention are they actually focusing on the the food industry rather than hospitality.
I will tell you though, a lot of the finer hotels, I mean, they have a nice bar restaurant area in them, which I'm starting to see a lot more are really doing that. And I was surprised. I actually booked for the Hilton, and she actually called me last night and left me a message, called me back today just to see, which it means a lot when you think about it, when the hotel's calling you to say, so why are you coming? What can I do to make your stay, more beneficial? That's the first time anybody's done that. And it's a Hilton property that did that.
Wow. I know Miami has a ton of brand new high-end restaurants in their hotels now. I get a list of them almost on a daily basis. So, I mean, if you pay $250 for a 20-course meal by Chef Okazaki, you get a little piece of this and a little, but there's a lot of high-end restaurants. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Look
you.
forward to your report when you get back.
Absolutely.
John Mulholland, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I want to point something out. Can you see that behind me?
Yes.
That picture? That was
Yeah.
actually purchased in 1973 from the Canton Pro Football Hall of Fame, and that is the Detroit Lions. So,
What?
yeah, I've had that for 50 plus years. And as you guys know, they've never won a Super Bowl. So hopefully this is the year. Hey, the trivia. What's that? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Giving you a layup on the trivia question.
Oh no.
What is the most expensive spice in the world?
Turmeric.
Saffron.
Saffron.
Saffron. Because
Is
the
it?
process that takes for them to get material out of the flowers, right? Saffron. I actually knew that when I worked at the grocery store as a kid because I couldn't believe how expensive it was for 1/8 of an ounce.
No wonder it's not in my spice cabinet.
Yeah. Probably the only
It's
one that isn't in
insanely
there.
expensive.
I think I bought it from Trader Joe's before. I think we've had it for certain recipes.
You have one real close and I'm there a lot.
You know the cheapest place to buy it?
No.
It's in Turkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Middle East.
I was going to
yeah.
say it had to be over the Middle East.
Everything's in the Middle East.
Well, Turkey's actually in Asia and in Europe.
Yes.
So take your
Yes.
choice.
Yes.
All right, Chris. Oh,
John.
Kevin's
It
there.
was a
Yeah,
Turkish
yeah.
grocery business in, was it Del Rey, I think, that we went to. So,
John, your partners are here, so why don't you
Yeah, I'll punt
Three
over
amigos.
to them. They might have something knowledgeable to contribute to this conversation.
Kevin, you want to go?
Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead, Swami.
All right, so we are, I mean, y'all have heard this a million times, but the new people, strategic supply chain partners. We function as an outsourced purchasing department for small to mid-market restaurant companies. The typical client is somebody who is not quite of the size to hire their own purchasing professionals. We come in and help negotiate better distribution agreements, deviations, contracted pricing from manufacturers, and very typically are able to save on the low end 8% and the high end as much as 15% off of their current purchasing programs. we're able to do that because we have insight into what's going on throughout the country, from California to New York and everything in between, as well as we have insight into all of the different distributors and how they work. And as our partner Lisa likes to say, where they all hide the dead bodies. We're actually getting really good at identifying that and how they are able to make sometimes maybe more than they need to off of a customer. And our job really is to return all of those dollars back to our clients. We work on a contingency basis, although we're in a lot of conversation currently about possibly moving that to more of a flat fee basis. People seem to understand a flat fee better. That's what we do. We also do operations consulting work. We have several members of the team who have C-suite level backgrounds in the industry with national change, regional change, and smaller size companies. So we can help on that side as well too. So again, strategic supply chain partners, our contact information shows up with the meeting report that goes out after the meeting. Kevin, anything you want to add to that?
No, if you want to check us out, go to www.ssc.partners, and you can get a full breadth of a picture of what we do and how we do it, and some of our past, present clients that we've done business with. And to Chris's point, there's a lot of money available to these companies that, frankly, more than likely, they would never be able to figure out how to recapture. And being a contingency-based company, we just share in the savings. If we can't find the savings, we did a lot of work just to validate that their current program is good or great. But that has yet to happen. And, we just share in what we were able to recoup in the way of money going out of pocket on behalf of our clients.
Yeah, it's amazing how when people purchase anything, they think that's the price. Like they don't have another option. And obviously what SSC does is gives them that option.
Correct.
Okay.
I would like to say that I actually referred one of my clients over to them, and it was really nice to see like the synergies and the background, how it really in tune with my client. I say that because it does have a lot of influence to see their backgrounds and how they have managed that that industry in the past. It speaks volumes to whoever you refer them.
Thanks, Gabby. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It made me look good, so it makes you look good when you are able to refer someone over like them. So
Chris, do
Absolutely.
you guys operate like a GPO, or is it not a GPO?
So we will work with any GPO. We will work with any distributor. We are independent of all of them. And it's very important for us to be independent. If we're just representing a single GPO, there's only one program that we can deliver. And Monty, as I'm sure you know, this is not a one-size-fits-all business. You have to tailor the right program, the right GPO to the right client. So that's what we do. So we have relationships with several GPOs. We have a client that actually is starting on a GPO, Kevin, in 2 days?
Yeah, on Monday.
Yeah. But we'll work with any of them, but every GPO program doesn't work for every restaurant. And that's one of the things that a lot of the smaller restaurant companies don't understand. They think because they picked a GPO, they're in a better place, and they aren't always. It's also important for everybody to understand we don't buy product. We don't buy product and ship it or sell it to people. We simply negotiate deals on behalf of our clients. We don't cram anything down their throat either. We present their business options. We talk them through what, based on our knowledge and expertise, we would think is for you guys, this is what we think is your best option, but we always leave it up to the client to make the final decision. We've had clients whose relationship with their existing distributor is so strong, they will decline hundreds of thousands of dollars of savings because they're afraid to break up a relationship. And we're okay with that. It's their business and they have the right to do that. We just want to show them what your options are. So, okay.
Chris, let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
How good is that relationship if they're being overcharged by hundreds of thousands of dollars?
John, sometimes I'm reluctant to answer because I know Howard records these things and they get posted and I don't know who all hears them, but reality is I had a consulting client I worked with before I worked with Strategic. It's actually how I ended up coming to work for Strategic. I knew one of our other partners, Micah. I said, Micah, I'm frustrated with our purchasing situation. Why don't you guys come in and take a look? And this particular client of mine was a 20 plus, maybe 30-year customer of one of the big distribution houses. And because they're in New Orleans, these are the kind of perks you get. We'll get you a premier spot on the Louisiana Restaurant Association float in one of the 3 biggest Mardi Gras parades. Okay. Ooh, great. You come down to the camp in Grand Isle, bring your whole team for a management conference anytime you want to. It's on us. On and on and on and on and on. But what people don't realize,
you're paying for it.
There's money behind the scenes that they can access, that they can keep and call it marketing efforts, or they can deliver it to the client. That's just one small example. But so a lot of these people think the relationship is all about the perks they're getting. And reality is I'm sorry, I'm a brutal numbers-driven business guy. Okay. I got $1 can go in my P&L, which is $7 of valuation when it's time to sell the company. I don't want to see it on your float. I don't want to be fishing in Grand Isle. I want that $1 on my P&L. But people get used to the perks and the freebies and the you're my best buddy treatment, and they lose their objectivity. And they lose their ability to be dispassionate and simply look at what do the numbers tell me. So, John, that's how I would explain it to you. And those relationships it needs to be business first, and it needs to be profitability. You're running a business in a desperately difficult industry already. Profitability and financial performance has to be top of mind, not what kind of perks and kickbacks I'm getting from a distributor. I don't even like rebate programs. I get a quarterly rebate. Okay. It's very hard to quantify that into a P&L. And then when it's time to go to a liquidity event, you can't explain what's going on with your numbers to a private equity firm or a mezz funding group trying to figure out what kind of money they're going to offer you. Every dollar should go in the P&L the way it's supposed to go. My humble opinion. So
yeah, me too.
Up off the soapbox again.
Be
hard questions.
As usual, Chris, you got great information.
Always.
And I'm sure you'll be happy to stay around a couple of minutes after the meeting, but I want to try to get everybody in before the meeting ends. So, Pam, are you with us? Thank you. Pam, you with us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, perfect. I'm Pamela Hewitt, and I'm very, very excited to let everyone know that, after over 3 years in bed with COVID, and then the last year I went back into the corporate world and closed my advisory and finance company, and I am in the process of opening it back up. I provide every type of consulting for businesses and the financing and the funding for companies. I can consult with them. I can finance their equipment, SBA, any type of loan that a client of yours would need. I can assist with. By going back and opening my advisory company back up, it allows me, the credit market is really tough right now, and I guarantee you your clients are struggling. So this allows me to have, like 20, direct lenders in my back pocket, so that whatever your client might need for financing, I can help you with. I'm working with a couple of our members right now. One have referred me for the Grease Trap program and a few other things. So stay tuned. I'll be sending out an email. I'm extremely excited. And I just want to remind everyone, any type of loan your client needs, I can do it. And I pay a referral-based fee, typically anywhere from 0.5% to 3%, depending on what type of loan it is. You can reach me direct on my cell, 813-531-0654. And I'll be sending out an email. I'm going to change my name from what it was for 13 years. So I'd like some feedback from y'all on which names you like for the business as I'm starting it up, if y'all don't mind. I'd love to have a little poll there, and y'all tell me what you think sounds the best. Excited about this group. I cannot believe how many opportunities it's brought to me. So thank you, Howard and Terry, for having this group, and thank you everyone for working with me. I know we're all going to be prosperous this year. It's going to be a great year.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Darren, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Darren Gall, Tracy.net. We take the aches and pains out of communications and internet services. So what we do is we come up with products that meet the needs that exist in industries. For the restaurant industry, our main goal is to eliminate busy signals when people are calling restaurants without having an insane cost of keeping multiple lines at the restaurant. So if you know anybody who's looking for some assistance, if they haven't looked at a phone bill in a couple of years, are probably overpaying for their services. We work with all the top carriers, the Ring Centrals, the 8x8s, the Next Divas, the Go-Tos, the Dial Pads. But we also have our own proprietary platform that we use in a lot of our solutions. We're getting more and more into the AI integration into the voice to help automate and take some of the call load off of the staff at the restaurants. So those are things we can talk about as well. The last thing too is for Lauren, another thing that we do is we have a product that we can put in to keep transactions up and phones up. So for your credit card processing machines, if their primary internet goes down, we can keep that transaction processing by the way we handle the connections through a VPN. And that's something that a lot of point of sale companies are interested in. And it's a small cost to the restaurant on a monthly basis to ensure they don't drop transactions. You can reach us at 800-881-8899. Our website is www.tracy.net. Tracy is an acronym for transmit, receive, and communicate information.
Yeah, thank you. Azalea, good morning.
Good morning, guys. My name is Asalia. I am a business broker and commercial realtor and counselor and therapist at times. I feel like that's the kind of week I'm having. So if a client wants to buy a restaurant, sell a restaurant, or find a second generation space, a space that was a restaurant and they don't want to pay key money, that's what I do. That's what I help them with. My cell phone is 786-457-2796.
Do you cover Coral Springs area?
Yep, I actually sold one earlier this year as a sale of assets. It was Peruvian and now it's Jamaican.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, John, tell us who you are.
John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants and we consult to them, but mainly we've been really busy with the designs. We do stuff all around the world as well as locally. So give us a call if you ever need something designed or redesigned or anything like that. The advantage of a consultant as opposed to a dealer would be that we can show you how to save money by buying directly on certain things like hoods and coolers and things like that. And then when we put it out to bid, you usually pay only about 3 to 5% above cost. 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Terry Ark, good morning.
Good morning. How is everybody today? Getting the new year's going here. I am the owner of Creative Business Impressions. I am a 20-year veteran of the promotional products industry. So I am the person that you want to use to help to keep your company name in the minds of your customers and your prospects. I like to show something every single time we do one of these meetings, and today I decided to do something a little different. Hopefully it shows up. I can do bar stools. I can do tables with the logo on them. I hope that that shows up well on the screen. And so I'm sorry, the show?
I don't see a screen that shows that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting. Yeah.
It's your
so,
background. We can see it. You just can't see the top very well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to fit in there. It didn't work very well, so I apologize. So I can help you come up with some ideas to put your company logo on things that people can see, and help them remember who you are. I also love doing fulfillment programs, which is especially restaurants when they have a group of restaurants, maybe a chain, a franchise, or something like that, where you want to keep things uniform. Again, my name is Terry, Creative Business Impressions, and my phone number is 561-308-1393, and my information is in the chat.
Okay, thank you. TRN Terry, good morning. Don't forget to talk about the Canadian company.
Good morning, everyone. Like I said, not enough Terrys or Johns on the board. Anyway, I handle the lead report with the girls here, and what we do is a very comprehensive report by about the 9th, 10th of the month in an Excel spreadsheet. And I'm proud to say again, we had another record last month of almost 70 brand new restaurants and establishments under construction. So very, very hard work, and covers the entire state from the Panhandle to Key West. And what we do is we give you the owners' names, phone numbers, email addresses, extremely important. And once again, I like to let everyone know that if it says info at something, many of those they put it in there because they don't want to put their first names in. A lot of times I can go in and I can actually find, another email address for them. As people go, well, that's just general. It's not. It does go to the owner in a lot of cases. It'll come in an Excel spreadsheet, so you can sort it any way that you'd like. And the price did go to $8.99. And I had a lot of people call me, and I told them, you know what, it's $8.99. You let your renewal lapse, and they did renew. So obviously they saw the value. Anybody here that's in the group, I'm still holding for $4.99. You don't have to pay the $8.99 and for the month of June. So anybody that's watching that wants to reach me and get a sample, TERRI@trnusa.com. Thanks.
Please mention that chain coming into the United States.
Oh, yeah. That, I just got off the phone. Hold on. That is, yeah, this is good. They're actually, here are. Anybody heard of this Canadian chain called Fresh Slice, all one word, pizza?
Maybe.
Because it's a Canadian chain. John might have, because he travels the world looking for new pizza and new beers. But this chain is starting to franchise North America. I do have the director of franchising's name and the director of construction.
Make sure Azalea gets that.
Yes. I was thinking, we also have their main number in Canada for that. And if you go to their website, you'll notice a map. And they directed me to the website where it shows where they're coming in the US. It's not just Florida, all over. Looks like the first one in Florida is going to be South Florida, down around Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. But they are currently seeking out sites. So Azalea, I will definitely send that to you right after the meeting. And you can get franchise director, developer. Anybody else that wants it, let me know. I'm happy to send it out to you.
I
Okay.
want to.
Gabby wants it.
Okay.
You know what, Terry? Why don't you give me all the information? I'll include it in the spreadsheet.
Okay, sounds like a plan. All right. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Terry.
You're welcome.
Let's see. John Bunn, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. My name is John Bunn. I'm with the BH Bunn Company. We manufacture the original string tying machine since 1907. We are here in this group because delivery drivers steal the food they deliver. The latest studies out, 80% of the delivery drivers admit to eating the food they deliver. Stickers don't work, tying the bags don't work. Now we have states that are trying to get rid of all the plastic bags, and there's no really good way to secure it. The bun knot cannot be duplicated by hand. It's a simple slip-proof knot, so when you pull on it, it gets tighter. It's been used in newspapers, magazines, bakery stores since the 1930s. Give us a call. It's 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our email is info. You're right, Terry. It does go to me. info@buntyco.com. And I did want to embellish a little bit on what Chris was talking about. I just went to a local customer over in Tampa that's been with us for probably better part of 25, 30 years. They're a laundry company. They wanted to buy a new machine. I went over there. Their bundles changed. So what I did is turn around and showed them how to save by changing the model up and doing what's right for the customer. You come into this world with nothing, you leave with one thing, your integrity. If you run your business that way and treat your customers that way, they'll never leave you. Your competition is gone because they trust you and they enjoy working with you. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. Just a quick note, I saw a video last night of a street vendor who was selling hot dogs wrapped in some kind of a dough, and he pulled out the hot dog halfway, took a bite of it, but didn't cut it in half. Took a bite, slid it back in, and put it back into his inventory. So yeah, so imagine what goes on in delivery. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. So the thing that I want to share today, the top of my mind, I'm with Brilliant Computers, and just a reminder that there are things out there called rogue websites. You can be on your device, you can be on your computer, and all of a sudden you start getting alarms and a voiceover over your computer telling you that your computer has been compromised, that your computer has been locked, that you must call the phone number in order to unlock your computer. That is a total, it is a phishing attempt, and it is not, give me just a second.
All right, well, we'll wait till there she is.
Sorry, guys, had to keep her busy with something. So yes, do not call that number. Call us. We're Brilliant Computers. Mark and I call 561-877-1119.
Okay.
There you go. Because what we need to do is we need to go to your task manager. We need to close out your browser. Then when you open up your browser, we need to make sure that you don't restore your pages. We need to clear your browsing history, run a scan on your computer, and then reboot it. You should be fine. Your information should not be locked. Don't call them, call us. We do all things business email, device, and software support. And you know, we're here for you. Brilliantcomputers.com, Stephanie at brilliantcomputers.com. I'll put my information in the chat. Sorry. Thank you guys for your understanding.
Okay.
Question, Stephanie. So I'm restarting my business that I have for 16 years up. So I had taken my websites down, everything. Can you work with like a one person operation, just, making sure that they're not, their system's set up and secure, or do you mainly work with, larger companies?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Yes.
We work with individuals, not residential and commercial. Larger organizations, small organizations, on-site and remote as well, depending on your location.
Okay, I will contact the people again and find out which of them is picking it up. Okay.
Okay. Helen, you with us? I just muted you because you. Helen is our resident ice cream caterer. She's a restaurateur. You have to unmute yourself. Sorry.
That's what I did.
There you
Hold on.
go.
Hi. I am Helen Gottesman. We run deliciouspoonfuls.org, which is a nonprofit focused on training and employing people with special needs, including Down syndrome, autism, and mental illness. And we bring our staff and the ice cream to events, whether they be a private event, like a wedding, a dinner party, another nonprofit like we're doing tomorrow night, a public event like we're doing for the Great American Kosher Barbecue, where we're bringing our non-dairy products. And we do any event you could think of. We just bring our ice cream cart with a van, which we're trying to get funded right now. And we have a staff with one of our guys has autism and mental illness. My son has Down syndrome. Another has Down syndrome and speech complications. And that's the sort of people we bring. And many of the people with Down syndrome are unwilling to work. So we're trying to get them past that so that they can make some money. And that's who we are.
Hey,
and we're looking
Helen.
for more events to run ideas.
Helen,
Yes,
you mentioned that you need to find or looking at financing one of the carts or something. That's exactly what I do. And so I can, whether or not it's the best program for me, I can help you like get the lowest rate and everything. I don't even need that. You're one of our
That would be
partners.
great.
Yeah. And
we have
I can
somebody
give
who's
advice.
searching for it, but we still need the funds. That's always a challenge for us.
It's a challenge for everybody right now. That's why people like me that's been doing this for like 25 years, we can help the small businesses out because we've been in the weeds for a long time. We know how to get through it. So I'll give you a call, reach out to you.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you. There's a name on the board I don't recognize. Lala Yan, is that?
She's with Quick POS as well.
I thought. Okay, hello, welcome.
She's a business developer. She's able to help tell you guys more about the business.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lala with Quick POS. So, Quick POS is actually a fully customized, cutting-edge, all-in-one POS solution. And with Quick POS, you can efficiently manage sales, inventory, and transactions, providing you with real-time insights to make smart business decisions. And also, Quick POS support all kinds of businesses, no matter you are running a small retail store or restaurants or any other business. Quick POS is tailored to meet your specific needs. And the key features of Quick POS includes we can do online ordering, marketing tool, cash discounting, QR table ordering, and self-ordering kiosk. We also integrate with Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash. And we also have a waiting list, all kinds of QR customer review, and so on. And we also do a multi-language support 24/7, all in-house US based. And I would like to mention is Quick POS. It's actually a browser-based POS. So for the restaurant owners, they don't need to, there's no limitation on the hardware. They can use any devices as long as the device can open a browser, and they don't need to do any extra downloads or updates. And we not only got the cloud server for them to remote access anytime, anywhere, even when they are on vacation or, away from the store, they will still be able to check sales reporting. They can make menu changes or update prices. And we also got a local server just in case sometimes the restaurant lost internet, you will still be able to process sales to run your business as usual without internet. And the system itself is very customizable, user-friendly. So if you are interested in our products, I'm happy to set up a demo to walk you through to show you how our system work or answer any questions you may have. And our phone line is 888-355-6996.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Monty, anything you want to add or change or that you might have forgotten?
No, there's some great people on this call I'm looking forward to connecting with. I am gonna have to jump off. I've got a semi-emergency thing that I'm gonna have to do, but I definitely want to hear about what everybody else is doing. So I'll watch the video.
Okay. Did I forget anybody? Everybody covered? Okay. Remember, next week, 10 o'clock, combined meeting. I hope you'll all be able to get there. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.
Is it 10 o'clock Eastern time?
10 o'clock
Yes.
Eastern time.
And it'll be a,
10 o'clock Eastern time.
yeah.
And like I said, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe and let the sauce be with you.